Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Here we go. We are live and in effect on this July 4th, utilizing the StreamYard platform. Why? So that we can invite you to join us. In fact, I'm not seeing the play side. I'm going to go over here and look and see if I can see the play side to make sure that, yeah, there we go. We've got the play side up. All right. I'll kind of be going back and forth here. Let's pop this chat out to see what we've got going on here. Welcome, one and all. A little bit of a surprise. And we've got hard truth. Zimbabwe Central Bank to start selling 1 ounce gold coins to the public to stabilize the currency and have an alternative to the US dollar. Oh, man. Hard truth. Can you email me that story at the email address? Well, you can't see it. There's no email address below. It's sullivanmetal@gmail.com. I'd be very interested to hear about that. That is fascinating. Grow Mechanic is here. So is Treasure Charger. And if you want to join me, because yes, we do have the comments up and we'll be going through them. But I'd rather talk to you guys. Happy July the 4th. And so let's see here. I'm going to put this into the chat here. And let's see here. I'm going to put it in the chat and I'm going to bookmark it. This is the link to join because I'd rather talk to you guys. Link to join. All right, here we go. Happy July 4th, everybody. So if you want to join me here, there it is. It's a pinned comment in the chat. Silver Scientist is here. The Global Warmer is here. And if anybody wants to join in, we're going to have a little Independence Day discussion and have a little bit of fun here. It's also a little bit of somber because there was a shooting that happened in Chicago at a July 4th parade. Horrible situation. But nonetheless, good to see you guys. Whoops. Let's see here. Let's move this back over here and get this up. Gray Man's here. Better call Sal. There you go. Indeed. You can join me here. Let's see what we've got. In the meantime, while we await for that, let us get into some of these comments. I posted a video yesterday, which I thought would be really big news, but not a lot of people saw this video, but it's a really cool story if you get a chance to check it out. The 1913 Buffalo nickel. 1913 Buffalo nickel made of gold sells for shocking price. Edwin says, thank you so much for your hard work and to make this video. Well, thank you, Edwin. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Very nice indeed. All right. Very good. Yeah, Goldhound, I heard about something about he was talking about magazine restrictions or something like that with the shooting. Makes you question it. But anyways, Terry is here. Terry, you can join us. Yes, I'm glad Terry is here because we need Terry to join us. Click the link above, Terry, to join. And let's talk. Let's talk. Gen X Collectible is here as well. You guys should check out Gen X Collectible. He's keeping track of all of the good stuff on the with the markets and everything. And we appreciate Gen X Collectible. Value Hunter is here. Thank you so much, Value Hunter. I appreciated that story too. And Colonic Stacker declaring a truce with the Salivation Nation. Well, come on through. Come on back. We got some Folgers Black Silk. Let's talk, Colonic Stacker. Click the link above and let's have a discussion. We'll have a little bit of fun here. And Evil Cowboy is here. We're awaiting any moment for Terry79 to join us. We are awaiting for that to happen. I'm hoping it'll come soon. Eric Hoffner is here. And if Eric clicks the link above to join, maybe he will sing for us. HVAC is here. So let's move ahead here. But this live stream is a special live stream for Independence Day and to interact with you guys. But the big thing about it, what makes it special, is we have the capacity and capability. We have the technology for you to join us. That's right. You can join us right here in this broadcast by clicking the link above, and we'll read the comments together. We'll have a little bit of fun. You know, it'll be a great time. Yes, indeed. I'm drinking some Folgers Black Silk tonight. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. Very, very good as we march on through to the next comment. Five Vibes says, sorry to divert people away from the gold stacking. Reset is near. Yep, indeed. I tell you what, something's going to be happening soon. Something's got to give. Something's got to break. Pajama Stacking is here saying, cheers, hello, happy 4th to everybody. Addicted to minis and loving it. My silver talks to me all the time. There you go. Yes, indeed. Sure does. Mike Spence says, I purchased 10 kilo 4 years ago. Wow. Way to go. 10 kilos. Pretty amazing. All right. Silver Heist is here. Yes, indeed. The British will enjoy their workday, and we will be here. Thank you guys for joining us here. This is all about you. To join, if you like, by clicking the link above or using this StreamYards thing. I don't typically do this, uh, but hey, because I don't like these applications that put their little branding on there. But anyways, but yes, I have my own little. But this is a way for you to join if you want to have a little discussion. We'll have a little bit of fun together. All right. And addicted to minis and loving it. I'm watching the GSR and stacking powder for my keg. There you go. Stack that powder. Corium says, great video and such a beautiful coin. It really is. This is a neat story. This is a numismatic powerhouse here. And Corium is here with us right now. Welcome. Happy 4th. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Robert Casanova. If you do press the thumbs up button, it will be greatly appreciated for sure. We did get to 200 just after the last night's broadcast ended. All right. Very good. Happy 4th of July. No IQ says, hello, Sal. Sorry I missed the show. I have seen the one comment in there that said that silver at $17 an ounce. I hope you have a great, safe, and happy 4th. Well, no IQ. Yes, it's a good 4th so far. Thought I'd come on here and share with you guys. And so anybody wants to join me, there is a link to join above. This is not going to be just a regular comment review. We're doing the comment reviews here just to kill time in between you guys coming aboard. And so I think the only way we can get over 50 likes is for Terry79 to click on that link to join. Will she do it? Will we be able to pressure her enough to do it? All right, there you go. Thank you, Eric Hoffman. Press the thumbs up button twice to help. Thank you. Richard C. is here. Welcome, welcome. Chris's Pranks is here with us. We've got the Silver Heist 2. Silver Bean Counter makes a comment here and says the following. He says, I think the value of gold and silver just before the Great Reset. Doubtful they'll be able to reset metals to unrealistic comparable values. No, I agree too. I think what they'll do is they'll try to offset it a little bit. I probably should have been more clear. Basically, I use that representation to answer a comment that somebody had about essentially saying that they could reset silver's and gold's price, but I don't think it could work either, really. All right. Very good. Let's get back over here and see what people are saying in the comments. Since they're not speaking to us, everybody's quiet. They don't want to come in here and join Uncle Sal. Yes, indeed. Not even Terry will do it. She's just ignoring me over there. Hello, Terry. Hello, I exist. Don't you know it? Richard Metcalf is here. Good to see you. Happy 4th. Back to $5 an hour before we hyperinflate. That would be nice. Yes, indeed. I'm going to suck up some. I wanted to be able to, if somebody would come up here and talk and with me, then I could chew on some chocolate and not worry about having to fill up space. Bobcat B is here. Welcome. William Davis. Welcome. Mark the Silver Shark is here. Silver Heist is still here. All right. How low will silver go? Louis G. Good question. We had a little poll on that last night. But I think I'm going to be, probably be, for Vibe. I did a video on that a couple of days ago. Actually, a couple of weeks ago, about the Uganda story. If you search my channel, you may have commented on that, but I think you talked about something else. But yeah, it's basically a nothing burger. Very good. Fear chat is a Google NATO trap for me. All right. All right, Silver Honda. Sorry, I'm 10 hours late. Happy Independence Weekend. Thank you, sir. And better late than never. Glad you're here. Appreciate it. James Sky is here. All right, happy 4th, my friend. And my birthday, as I said last night, 48 years young. Happy birthday, James Sky. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday to you, brother. Oh, yeah. Sammy Farr is here. USA. There she is. She served our country. Thank you, Sammy Farr. Yeah. Very good to see you. The lovely Sammy Farr is here. Thank her for her service to this country. Yes, indeed. And Treecool0101, happy 4th, my fellow stackers. Happy 4th to you from my video this morning on freedom and gold. And this is my Independence Day message video. Edwin Abbott says gold will outlast any corrupt government administration. True that. True that indeed. All right. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you being here. But you know what? I am commenting on some things here. I'm doing a little bit of a comment review, as I usually do. But this is really about you. That's right. Hence the title, where you can join me here. Anybody. I'm lonely over here. Somebody click on that link and pop on in here. And let's have a little bit of fun, right? You know what I mean? Let's have a little bit of a powwow. All right, very good. Happy Fireworks Day, Rocky Superstar, Silver Wolverine. Happy 4th to both you guys. And Mark the Silver Shark, good to see you. Happy 4th of July to you all. Independence Day indeed. James Pierce, I have over 2,000 pounds of copper. I guess I'm going to hold off selling for a bit. Wow, 2,000 pounds. That's crazy. Yeah, let's have a little powwow pajama stacking. And you can even be in your pajamas, too. If you want to be in your pajamas, you don't have to dress in a 3-piece suit. You don't have to wear a nice fancy dress to be here. Thank you, Bobcat B. The thumbs up. I appreciate you hitting the thumbs up button. Yes, indeed. Calvin Cooper. Good morning, Sal. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th to you. Appreciate you very much. Oh, yeah. You guys are great. Richard C., who I think is inside this chat with us here. All right, says, thank you, Sal. Hope you have a great fireworks day. I will give Joe 4 more years to get the economy straight. He is the best world leader in a long time. Biden 2024. There you go. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's see here. And I am live streaming naked. Yes, indeed. Underneath all these clothes I'm wearing, I'm completely naked. True that. Brian Maurer is here. Rocky Superstar, good morning, Sal. May you have a great day. Thank you, Rocky. Anybody wants to join me, they can. All they have to do is click the link. Shoot, maybe HVAC will join us. And then we can have a booming, low, deep voice with us here. Yes, indeed. And if he does come aboard, we've got to tell him to remind everybody to check their numbers. Make sure they have their numbers down. Who is naked? Underneath all your clothes, everybody is naked. That's for sure. Edward Tan from Singapore, wishing you a happy Independence Day. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Yes, indeed. And see, the thing is if anybody does come and super chat, I can do push-ups while you guys talk while I do the push-ups. You know what I mean? It'd be a thing. I'm always looking for a guest host on the old Sullivan Metal live stream. Yes, indeed. But nobody wants to join. Everybody's shy. Everybody's shy here. This is about you guys. You know what I mean? Pop on in here. As we gather, family and friends, to celebrate the 4th, we should remember that we are not celebrating the state, but rather commemorating an act of secession from an oppressive government. True that. You're right, Silver King. Celebrating the adoption of the Declaration of Independence from Great Britain and daring moves by the founders inspired by a desire for liberty. Thomas Jefferson famously said, eternal vigilance is the price of liberty. That's right. That does not only mean that we should be prepared to defend against foreign invaders. Perhaps most importantly, it means we must retain the lessons from the original American revolt and guard against a government that views the people as the enemy. Yes, well said, Silver King. Well said. All right. Okay, thank you. All right, so Silver Heist might be able to join in 15 minutes. Great. HVAC is driving. Hands-free. All right. Thank you so much. No, I never got the PayPal, Rocky Superstar. I'm sorry. It never came through. I don't know what was happening there, but I'm sorry. It never popped through. Putin replied to Boris Johnson saying the G7 leaders should pose shirtless on horseback. He basically said it would be revolting to see a shirtless Boris Johnson. That's pretty funny. Oh, my gosh. That's probably one of the few things I agree with Vladimir Putin on. All right. Thank you so much, David C. He liked the video on the copper. Just your lucky guess, but can you see a dip in gold this week as I want to buy a half-ounce Perth Mint Gold Lunar? We very well could see it, but don't take my word for it, but yes, indeed. All right, 2-ounce St. Michael Stacker is back at JM. Had to get some. Very good. All right. Okay, let's see here. Moving ahead, good comment by Silver King. John Bethia on the Freedom and Gold video says the following. Oh, we have JM Unleashed here. Let me see if I can get him to the stream. There he is. Now, JM, can you mute your play sides? Because we have a little bit of an echo there. It's not an echocardiogram. It's just an echo.
Here, that should stop the echo now.
All right, there we go. JM Unleashed is here with us. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm going to turn my volume down. In fact, I'm going to put headphones on because since I have you as your guest, I don't want to prevent your voice echoing through my system here.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know if there is an echo, and I've got headphones here I can put on too.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Okay.
I think you're good.
Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah, sure thing. Yes. Very cool. Glad you're here, sir. All right. And CCT is here. Anybody else want to join it? I think we can take a couple more guests. So JM, yeah, if you look at JM, let me see if I can find a way to pull his picture up here.
Yep.
How do I get him to solo layout? Here we go. Right, there's JM. Look at his background. You see his background? He's got the Canadian and American flag.
And UK.
And the United Kingdom flag, the three countries that probably comprise most of our audiences collectively here.
I can get them waving a little more too if you want.
Turn the fan on. Nice. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Aim the fan a little better at it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, very good. Hey, we have another guest joining us. We've got David. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you. All right. So we got JM Unleashed, David, and there's me. I'm here too. This is insane. I can't believe it. How did that happen?
Welcome, Sal.
Oh, thank you. All right. David's popping back a brewski there. Nice. Oh, what is that? Rockshore. Nice. Rockshore. Nice. Sweet. Oh,
I got empty water.
I just got some coffee. All right. Well, very good. Nice. All right. So, gentlemen, how's it going in your neck of the woods? How are you celebrating the 4th? Now, J.M. Alicia's in Canada, but he certainly is a brother in arms here with Americans, and hope you're enjoying the evening there. And yes, indeed.
I appreciate all the freedom that we actually receive here due to the efforts of Americans. I think that we'd be screwed here if it weren't for America.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend, and we love our brothers in Canada, and awesome. How about you, David?
I'm from Ireland, but I can't talk too loud because the child's in bed.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for joining us from Ireland. It's late at night over there. I got to talk a little quieter. I don't want to wake everybody. Yeah. Well, nice. Well, very good. So, David, what are you into as far as precious metals?
Gold and silver.
Gold and silver. Any particular products you enjoy?
Perth Mint.
Perth Mint. Good stuff.
Perth Mint and Krugerrands.
Krugerrands are great. Yes, indeed. Very good.
Silver Krugerrands. I have loads of Perth Mints. I have keto bars, and I have mixture of lunar coins from the Perth Mint as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to order a lunar coin this week. I'm going to go for the Year of the Tiger, but I'm just waiting for a dip in the market.
Well, you know what, David? I'm all for the Year of the Tiger and the Ear of the Tiger, but you know what's better than the year or the ear of the tiger, don't you?
The Year of the Ox?
No, it's the Eye of the Tiger. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, had a little corny joke there on the 4th of July here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Clonic.
And JM Unleashed, if you subscribe to JM Unleashed channel, you will know that he likes to smash silver.
Indeed.
Hold on.
And he's done 3 rounds of it. And there it is.
Yeah, I carry it in my pocket for good luck. I've hammered the crap out of it, and so now it should all be good. This was a Buffalo Indian round not too long ago. So I've taken a hammer to it, and I took a sledgehammer to it, and I also took some cutters to it.
Oh, yeah, nice.
In an effort to squeeze it. So that was for the silver squeeze.
That's the silver squeeze. Now, I do have a very deep and personal question for the panel. I'm putting you both on the spot, as well as my audience here. Would you like to see Terry79 join us here in this panel? That's a very deep and personal question for the panel and for everybody in the chat. Who would like to see Terry79 join us here in this panel?
I think that she should join if she wants. And I think the best way to get her to come up would be to get Alan Gold to come up first.
That's right, exactly. No, I know, no pressure. No, I like to tease Terry. She knows I like to tease her. It's all good. David, you may not know who Terry is. I think you're new here, but Terry is she's a regular here. We like to have a little fun. We like to tease a little bit, but it's all good. But anybody that does want to join, you're welcome to. And so, yeah. So we talked about yesterday's live stream. We talked about, hey, we do have another guest here. Let's see if we can add. We have got Silver Wolverine with us. Hello, Silver Wolverine.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, Silver Wolverine.
How you doing, JM?
Good.
So what's happening in Silver Wolverine's world?
Oh, not much right now.
Let me ask you a deep and personal question, Silver Wolverine. Are you chilling like Bob Dylan?
Chilling like Bob Dylan, that's right.
Oh, yeah. The swamp gets deeper, says Terry79. Heist knows.
Watching a fire truck go down. Hopefully it's not someone who burnt themselves from too many fireworks.
Yeah, I hope not. That's fireworks can get pretty dangerous. You got to be careful with those things tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Safety first.
Safety
Always.
first. That's right. Exactly.
We actually used to have fireworks wars where we had the fireworks that shot off, what was it, 5 or 10 kind of glowing lights. We'd go into a bush and aim them at each other and fire at each other, and whoever got burned first lost.
Wow.
So that's when we were growing up a long time ago, until too many of us got burned, and then we learned our lesson.
Yeah, there you go. That'll do it.
And also, I got more breaking news. Just to let you know, I am not naked. No.
Not naked. That's right. He is fully clothed.
Sad.
Sad. It's sad that he's fully clothed, David.
Sal, I do be collecting copper regularly and selling it. In the last 2 years, I've collected and sold around 100 kilos of copper.
Wow.
Would you recommend I should start storing it?
I don't know. What kind of copper are you?
Bright copper wire.
Okay, copper wire. Well, it may not be a bad idea to have some, especially if you can accumulate it at a cheap rate and be able to sell it and profit from it. I think it's good to
and getting it for free.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
I think it's a good move to store a little bit of it. Yeah.
It's the place where I work to throw it out when the wires are burnt out, and I do strip it back and bring it home.
Okay, right. Yeah, Silver Bar Stacker says here, yeah, copper wire for free, take it. Yes, definitely, for sure. It's a good idea.
It takes up a lot of space once you have hundreds of pounds of it, like that one comment in your chat last night, Sal. I forget who it was, but they said I think it was like a couple thousand pounds of it.
Yeah.
But the objective there is to melt it down and make your own hand poured or your own custom bars.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can make some good money on them.
And
what
by
temperature
the way,
does it take to melt it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It melts at a higher temperature, I think, than silver. It definitely cools a lot faster, but I'm not sure what the numbers. But it's a little bit difficult to work with. And copper it's a cool metal. I actually have some bullion, like what JM Unleashed is showing there. Then I've showed it in a recent video. And actually, Silver Bar Stacker, who is in this chat as well, has some hand-poured Geiger bars, copper Geiger bars, and actually has a hand-poured silver Geiger bar too. So check out his channel. Really good stuff. But yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But David, that's amazing that you can get that free.
Yeah. See, don't appreciate scrap metal here at the moment.
Right.
They're just throwing the skip and it's gone.
Yeah. Take advantage of that. When things are in love, that's when you accumulate them. And if it's free, by all means, jump on that for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Sal, did you notice that Sammy Farr sent you a pretty large gratitude gift in the comments section of your video today?
No, I
I'll be back
didn't.
in 1 minute.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Sammy Farr sent you a very,
Whoa,
very nice gift.
Sammy Farr, thank you. I'll have to. I can go through the comment review a little bit more, and we can get to it if you guys don't mind. Can I do that while you're here? Is that okay?
Do it.
All right, let's go through here, and you guys can join me with me. We're gonna go up here. Maybe we'll see Sammy Farr's comment. Silver Honda says gold is in a good place, but loving, brave, patriotic men are better than gold. Indeed, they are. Well said, Silver Honda, and well said, Abraham Lincoln. Rocky Superstar says that St. Gaudens is one of the most beautiful coins ever minted. I agree. Love this coin. Very true. Boris Buliak says here, happy 246th birthday, America. Can't wait to celebrate the 250th in 2026. Was only 6 on his 200th, and most importantly, not living in the U.S. yet. I didn't come in the Mayflower, but I came as soon as I could. If you guess you said the line and name of a movie, Uncle Sal will give the first answer as an ounce of silver or not. Happy 4th. I didn't come in the Mayflower, but I came as soon as I could. Yeah, man, I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up later on. But yeah, that somebody else might be able to do it. I'll have to check that out. But that's a pretty cool line. I like that. T, the Silver Stacker. Good choice buying this beautiful St. Gaudens gold coin. There's only one on my bucket list of gold coins. Have a happy Independence Day. Thank you, T. Yes, indeed. Appreciate that, brother. UDT Go says happy Independence Day, Sal. I take our Constitution very seriously. I hope people enjoy their freedom because many fought very hard for it. I did and will protect it with my life. Roger that. Amen, a UDT Ghost. Well said, brother. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we're going to move up here to get to Sammy Farr's comment. Joshua Rhodes, happy Independence Day. Explore, thank you, brother. And from the United Kingdom, Crystal Cars says happy Independence Day. From UK, thank you so much. Crystal, Liquid Electrum says, happy 4th of July, everybody. Enjoy the day because you never know when it will be your last 4th of July. Yes, true that. Exactly right. Happy 4th from Ontario. Thank you, Ontario 100. Boris Buliak, astounding episode, must watch and share. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, gold is pretty and matches well with silver. And a more serious note, it's though to pass up gold maples for 1903 any quantity. Don't know if APMEX still has got it, but I did. Happy 4th. I think you missed something, but yes, if you got a maple leaf, all right, yeah, for 1903, it seems like that's a pretty good deal. Richard C., thank you, Sal. Can we get Uncle Joe 4 more years to get the economy back on track? We'll try. I don't know.
Speaking of a maple leaf, I might be trying to put one on fire today.
Oh, all right. Okay. Stay tuned to Silver Wolverine's channel.
The same maple leaf that I had in the snow.
All right.
Fire and ice.
Fire and ice. Exactly right. Chatworth Osborne says, well, we do have 6,000 years of proof that deficit spending doesn't work, but today's intellects, as Mike Maloney puts it, have fallen into this time syndrome. Yes, indeed, that's true. You're right. Jeff Keller, been binge watching Stranger Things. Great analogy of the upside down. Thank you. Not many people got this. If you look at this thumbnail, that gives you a clue there. It is a Stranger Things themed video about the markets. I try to do some things different. Really doesn't pay off very well, but I try my best. Justin Sartain is here. Good to see you. And Alan Lim says, happy 4th of July from Singapore. Thank you, Alan. We're moving quickly through these comments because we're looking for Sammy Farr's comments, and we're just moving up the pace here pretty quickly. And then we'll talk to our panel some more. Dr. Webb Music gives a Independence Day greeting to us. And we have got, let's see here. Boris Buliak, you brought back some memories. When I first stacked gold maples for $400 Canadian, and if a long time ago, I sold that stash. My point being, this is the third rodeo, started from scratch since a couple of years ago, so it's never too late. Just get started. The second point is the whole purpose of packaging is next to impossible to copy packaging exactly or earn right by it. Every time someone tells me packaging is not important to them, I fail to make the long explanation, but at least I know it. Case in point, put a gold Rolex in an original box, and 99.99 will get fooled. Do the same in a fake box. Odds go up in recognition. Put it in a real Rolex in a fake box, and 99% it will get rejected. That's a good point. Packaging does make a difference for sure. Yes, indeed. I certainly agree with that. Yep. Thank you, Boris. Lonnie Porter, brilliant, stated well, sir. Huzzah! Happy Independence Day. Thank you, Lonnie. Very kind. Christopher Gray says, great video, Sal. If you set up your finances correctly, you do end up paying more to the state and county if you live in that the federal government. Yes. Yeah, I guess with the county taxes and everything, you add that to it. But thank you guys for being here. We got a panel with us here. We're going to be moving ahead, get back to the panel here in a moment. We want to get to move up these comments pretty quickly. That we'll get to them pretty quick because Sammy Farr apparently left a good comment here and a gift, apparently, from what I understand. Boris says you got to know when to hold them. If you can't add to the stash, Uncle Sal wants you to. Message stacker approval. Yes, approved. Thank you. Yes, Boris. Joseph, Mario, Morik, U.S. and West in general are failed melting pot experiments. Well, the thing is we were never set to be a melting pot in the United States. A melting pot means that there's no assimilation. That's not a good analogy. We should be a salad bowl because the ideals of what America was founded upon should not be compromised no matter who comes. We want people to come to this country, but we want people to come and assimilate and come in legally. Joseph also says now Eagle is fancying Uganda to save them from terrorism. I have no clue what that means. But
actually, I heard that the term mosaic is probably more accurate than melting pot.
Okay, right.
I don't know the exact terminology, but I was corrected once when I called Canada a melting pot, and I got some bad comments back. And they said, no. It's the correct terminology is mosaic.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Interesting. Okay. Very good. Billy Bob says, visiting Oroville, Washington, Sal. Happy 4th to American brothers. Freedom might get expensive soon for all of us. Gold, God, silver, family, and perseverance are currencies to get us through. True that. Billy Bob is actually from British Columbia, if my memory serves. Very good. All right. Very good. And let's see. Oh, no worries, Sammy Farr. We'll get there. But thank you. You are awesome. I just appreciate you being here. We love Sammy Farr and all you guys. And thank you. Belly Dance is also here with us. Thanks for the thumbs up. And we've got Ray Henry. I'm sorry. My opinion is that the 50 pesos gold Mexican Libertad is the utmost beautiful coin. It is a stunner. And I can see that it is a beautiful coin, and it does rival for sure this. I still think that the St. Gons is just a hair more beautiful, but you're right. That is a stunning coin indeed. That actually might be one which would make for a video as well too, Ray. So Ray, very good point. Thank you for your opinion on that. That's cool. All right. That's one for the poll. We might do a video and a poll on that. Darren Mullen says, you know why the world takes the dollar? Because the world believes in America. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that. I think that is the ideals of what this country was founded upon. And it's, there's something about this idea of American exceptionalism, folks. American exceptionalism does not mean that other nations or people in other nations are any less worthy than we are. It just means that the foundations and the principles that are in this country allow for the full potential of humanity to thrive in this country, no matter where you come from. There's a lot of people that come to this country who do very well that have come from other nations. And that is what makes America exceptional. You can take somebody who was born in the throes of a third world country that's like Somalia, and they can come here and become incredibly successful. That's what makes America exceptional. And why is that? Because based off of our founding documents and the principles in the Declaration and in the Constitution, it's about limiting government and it's about empowering people. hence the phrase, we the people. I think that's what makes America great. All right, very good. Numismatic Stacker says, I feel like silver may fall to $14 in October, November. Yes, I tell you what, at this point, I could see that happening too. Thank you, Numismatic Stacker. American Supertramp, the Revolutionary War gave America its independence from a tyrannical government, and the Civil War was a war where America began losing the freedoms. You know what, American Supertramp? You are actually right there. That's when it kind of really started. If you look back through history and what some have happened with an overreaching federal government, it kind of started then during the Civil War. Mando Man says, Happy Independence Day, Sal. Thank you for the message and reminder of why we celebrate this day. Unfortunately, there are these fellow Americans who take for granted our liberties and out of ignorance, indoctrination work against it, including some leaders, New King Georges as well as billionaires. Yes, you're right. Thank you. Christopher Lemasters, they call him Salivate Metal because at 9:15 you can see saliva hit the kilo bar. He was drooling so hard. He says $15 per ounce. I missed that. Wow. So I spit on that silver. Man, crazy. Good catch on that, Christopher. Man, I have to go back and watch that to see. Peach still attacks. Thumbs up, algorithm food. Thank you, Peach. And Unlocked. Happy Traders Day, traders. I jest. All right, thank you, Unlocked. And where are we at? Abraham says at 8:21, Sal, unfortunate thing is once bankers control and own the monetary system of a nation, and it does not matter who makes the laws or who manages your ballot boxes. The reality is they have the power to install anyone in political situation. And tell you what, that's kind of, it's not just bankers in these days. We kind of saw that 2 years ago around November. That's all I can say about that. But anyway, Steeler Stacker says, love watching your channel and appreciate the info you share with us. Happy 4th and stay safe. Thank you, Steeler Stacker. Appreciate that. He likes the coffee slurping on this one. Thank you for checking that video out. And Eric, the half Mexican, says, the St. Gaudens coin is probably the most beautiful U.S. coin ever minted. It's amazing when the coin was literally $20 both in face and actual value. Oh, how our dollar has fallen. Indeed, it has. Thank you, panel, JM and Silvery, for being patient. We'll get back with you guys soon. We just want to get up here to semi-farce comment here. We're moving at a pretty rapid clip here now. Mark Graham says Biden's Russia gold sanctions will fail hideously like all the rest. Russian currency is now stronger than ever. It has picked up the pace for sure. Stephen Pack says, if there was a God in the first place, we wouldn't need to be celebrating our independence. It is through man's need for freedom that drove those to fight for it, and God was not to be seen anywhere at any point. Well, actually, they gave all due credit and credence to God. And the Creator is all throughout their founding documents and in the writings of the fathers. It is through divine providence that George Washington actually was shot several times through his clothes and came unscathed. Believe you me, our founder certainly gave credence and credit, all due credit to God, our Creator. Yes, indeed. Chuck and Plata says, hey, Sal, still bumming, sunning, and slurping. Yes, I saw him over at the Snooze Units live stream there. Robert Shino says, when gold is smelted and turned into coins and bars, it loses its identity. Don't be surprised if you stack as gold from ancient Egypt. Yes, it very well could. Looted artifacts from the conquistadors in North and South America and many other places and time frames. Nobody throws gold away. That's true. Very good point indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello to Treasure Woman. Hello to everybody in the chat. Jesse Barker, Guns, Games, Gadgets, and Ammo. Richard C. is with us. Mark B. is here. Terry's still here. 440 Phoenix is here. JM Unleashed and Silver Wolverine are in the panel with us. Thank you, guys. We're going to get through these comments here. We're moving at a pretty rapid clip, so stick with me here. Addicted to minis, the expansion of the federal government represents a clear and present danger to the survival of this republic. Indeed, it does. Could not agree with you more. You're right. Ray Gilreath says, copper and silver related in mining. Silver, however, most conductive, reflective, good for solar and anti-corrosive, which makes it perfect for EVs and so many other things. And it's also widely collected, so it's the best for so many things, but while it's cheap. True that. You're right, indeed. Jade, the Friday, who does a great job with injecting facts and figures and and information to supplement the video. Says the similarities from history: King George III of Great Britain was a tyrant who had cognitive decline and dementia, which is also obvious with Joe Biden. Both of these despots had to have handlers to mitigate their erratic behavior. Very good point indeed. Extremely good point, Jade. Wow. Thank you. And Love Button is here too. Love Button, welcome. Hey, thank you, Jesse Barker. And we have somebody bought Kurt Verano bought a 2022 American Gold Eagle today. God bless America. Congratulations. On the 4th of July, he bought it. Amazing. King Gold says, good morning. In less than an hour, aircrafts from here will join others around the world and will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind, what word should have new meaning for all of us today? We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We'll be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of July, and you'll once again be fighting for our freedom from tyranny, oppression, and prosecution from annihilation. We will not go quietly tonight. We will not vanquish without a fight. We are going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day. That is from the movie Independence Day. That's right. Good movie. Joe Cola, 76 comment, born in 1976. This coin might be the favorite just by your description. Thanks and happy Independence Day. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. And watching. Richard says, happy Independence Day, Sal. Love the double eagle. My favorite coin. Agreed, Sal. The state should have more power than the federal. Less. I wonder what our forefathers would think about how we have came from the limited federal government they had envisioned. They would definitely be very upset, or to say the least. History trackers. I have a 1896 Hungarian 1-ounce Corona commemorative and original packaging that has a sweet antique type smell. Love those antique smells from those older coins. Yes, indeed. Florida Man explains, says, Uganda claims they have just found gold deposits. It'll be worth more than 12 trillion. Yes, indeed. Well, Florida Man, I hope you will come back and watch this, my response, because I posted a video on it. And all you can do is just go to my channel, and you can type in the word Uganda in the search, and you will see it where I talk about it. Johnny B says, thank you. Thank you, my friend. And let's see here. Push that there. As well as Kevin. Carol, have a safe and happy 4th. Thank you so much. Soul Patch says, in celebration today, I did something I've not done in 2 years. Purchase silver online. Wow. Taking advantage of the deals. Way to go. Welding Prepper. Amen. We have a duty. Indeed we do. And Silver Dragons, thank you. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Thank you so much, Silver Dragons, for popping in. I know he's very busy as in his channel, so appreciate his time. Wasatch Wizard says, happy Independence Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy 4th of July from American Republic. Thank you. And CCT says, happy Independence Day, everybody. Keep fighting for your freedom. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Keep on fighting. Coins A to Z. Yes, indeed. U.S. Music Lover Forever. The buffalo was slaughtered to deliberately starve the Native Americans. Yes, I've heard some of that too. Department of Numismatics says, sorry, missed the live stream. Looked like a good one. Yes, it was a fun time. But thank you. We missed you, Department of Numismatics. But thank you. Glad you're here. Thank you for watching. And here, in accordance with the directions posted by the Salivate Metal during the live stream, we have, as coined by the great JM Unleashed, we had a video game. And he followed the directions. Salivate, and that's what I went by in that particular call with the loan scammers. Pretty fun. Stack that gold. Love pre-33 gold the most of any American gold, even with the tax implications when selling. Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Love 33 gold, pre-33 gold too. Darren Wright, great video and great words to live by. Happy 4th. Stay slurpy. I need to take a slurp. Been talking a lot, trying to get to this comment. Bear with me, guys. Thank you, guys, for being here. Frank Pop, love those sayings. Keep rocking sound. Happy 4th. Happy 4th to you. Robert Laird. Okay, long comment here. He says, happy Independence Day. I've been hearing that silver might end up becoming more valuable than gold. Regardless, silver seems like it's underwater and has a very strong possibility of lowering the gold to silver ratio to like 8-to-1. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I'm thinking that it's only a matter of short time before that happens. I believe that's going to start happening this year and will continue for the first part of next year. through the free market, or even possibly reset in value by the people who are sharing the Q information. All this information that I've been hearing about the financial state of the world and the U.S., as well as current events, has provoked me to put everything into silver, even my emergency fund. I keep very little cash on hand, and extra goes into another bar of silver. Hopefully, I'm making the right decision. I believe that the number of investments people can make right now is rental property, a good business holding physical precious metals, especially silver. I also believe that the best investment is getting right with God and becoming born again. There you go. Yes, I do agree with that. So he does believe in diversification, though, even though he's bullish on silver. So yes, indeed, each person is different. And I believe that Robert has probably thought things through, although I do disagree with him about the ratio. Again, into that, that's the mining ratio. Mining ratio and the price ratio, two different things. There's no correlation there. Henry Johnson says, Lord Jesus Christ, protect my mother against UG. Protect our oil, gold, and other minerals from Western countries. Okay, all right. Thank you. And Master Stacker says, I'm not choosy. I'll happily take either. I did a video about the gold eagle versus the gold buffalo. Who wins? Robert, wise word salad, do you think you could hack into the politician's brain to stop undoing all the things in the Constitution that are bringing our nation down to the dirt? Yes, I'm asking for a miracle, I know. Well, I wish I could do it. I just do not have the power, but maybe Terry79 does, or Silver Wolverine can do it for us. Gold Chick says, Sacagawea with a quarter reverse in the 1980, 1884 silver dollar struck in 1836 for the ambassador's gifts, whose mint director's kid was a coin dealer to borrow the dice from the mint vault and stamped out 12 more. Oh, and the metal crypto card backed by crypto. That will be a museum piece. Yes. All right. Yeah, Gold Chick. Very well could be. By the way, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate we got a good crowd here tonight. And yes, we're getting close to the end of these comments. We want to get to Sandy Farr's comment. And we're getting closer there. Apparently must have been done within the last hour or so. So we're going to keep climbing through here. Hit us up with some Slayer. Yeah, I know. Silver Honda says, so much for a peaceful and enjoyable 4th of Independence mass shooting in Chicago. Yes, 6 dead. Horrible. And people call that a tragedy. That's not a tragedy. That's an atrocity. Here it is. Whoa, Sammy Farr. Wow. Here it is, guys. This is the biggest super thanks I've ever gotten. $49.99 from Sammy Farr. Thank you so much. Says, thanks for always having positive streams. Thank you so much. I try. Of course, not everything in life is positive, but very kind of you. Wow. Sammy Farr, thank you so much. Very kind. I appreciate it so much. That is a function. It's like super chat, but it's for the comment side. So yes, indeed. Thank you, Sammy Farr. Very kind of you indeed. We're going to stop right there because we have our panel with us. They've been patiently waiting as we've gone through this.
Hey, Sal.
Yes.
How many push-ups is that worth?
Oh my goodness gracious! Well, we did. That's worth 50 push-ups. But I do have an out because that's just for the the push-ups are for the stuff that happens in the super chats within the live stream. So that's my out for that one. But yes, that would be worth 50 push-ups if it was in the thing. Now I'm gonna try to find a way to get. Okay, here we go. Let's get you guys here. There we go. There we are. Oh, they're all 3 of us. There they are. There's JM Unleashed. And he is flagged on both sides from Silver Wolverine and myself. Yeah. Okay. That's right. But, well, I tell you what, since Sammy Farr is still with us, if she wants me to do push-ups for those, I will do it in her honor. Look at that. Can you put a price on peace? Well, yes, you can. On that peace dollar, you can. JM Unleashed is showing there. Very cool. All right, so Sammy Farr is going to be my drill sergeant. If she wants me to do push-ups, she lets me know, and I'll do it. There's Addicted to Minis is here. Welcome.
See if you recognize this one, Sal.
All right. Ooh, that is Robert E. Lee, I think, isn't it? Yeah, yes, Robert E. Lee. General Robert E. Lee. Nice.
I think Terry should do the push-ups.
She does? Oh,
I think Terry should do those push-ups.
Terry should do them for us. That's a beautiful. I love that reverse too. That's his horse. What was his horse's name? Silver. His horse had a name. But no push up to require. Thank you, Sammy Farr. Oh, you're very kind. All right. All right. That is a cool piece. I like that Robert E. Lee piece. That's cool. All right. Very good. Yeah, and actually, you know what? As far as push-ups are concerned, I don't think I'll ever get to Silver Wolverine status. All right.
Robert E. Lee's horse's name was Traveler.
Traveler, that's it. Thank you, Traveler. That's it. Can you put a
Had to
price
Google it.
on a price on an hour with Sal's gals? That's a good question. All right. Looks like we lost David from Ireland earlier. Sorry, David. I don't know if you're still listening. I think it was showing some coins. I was reading those comments quickly. Maybe Love Button will join us. I don't know. We need to get a South gal up here. Do you think?
Or belly
possible?
dance.
Or belly dance. A belly dance. We could get belly dance up. If Heather was here, she could pop in, just for gits and shiggles.
In fact, that's a good way to get me off the panel. I'll make you that deal, Sal. If one of the Sal's gals comes up, I'll scoot.
All right. Well, you wouldn't have to because I think we got room for. We had 4 on earlier, so we could do that. We could do it. Maria Chin could come in if she wanted to, or anybody. It doesn't have to be female. You can identify as a human being and still join.
I just thought it would be a good bribe.
Yeah, good bribe. There you go. There it is. Whoop, there it is, says over here. Oh, yeah.
Here, we'll get this flag going.
Oh, yeah, get the flag waving. Nice. That is a cool flag. I like that.
It's weird, though. I have to toggle between the 2 tabs so I can actually hear what you're saying, and then a separate tab to see what's going on in the chat. But that's just one of the things with StreamYard.
I think you can pop the chat out. That's what she said. I think there's an option to pop the chat out, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I do.
Okay. I'll see if I can find
if you click on the
comments.
If you click on the 3 buttons at the top, there's a pop
now I
out
see
chat.
It.
Yeah.
I got it.
Did you learn something new today?
Yes.
Word. All right. Nice.
Indeed.
Sweet home, Pennsylvania. All right, and Silver Heist is going to be jumping onto the stream. Don't cross the streams if you come in, Silver Heist, okay? We don't want you to cross the streams, though. That's the only rule. Some good coffee here. Oh, yeah. Thank you again, Sammy Fard. That was very kind of you. Man, wow. Strongman, happy 4th to you, Strongman. Hey, Belly Dan says Terry should come on. I think Terry should come on, too. Terry, what is going on? Why aren't you coming on here, Terry? I don't get it. Or Sammy Far could come on. All-star panel. She could be a star. Oh, yeah. Everybody's angling everybody else to come up.
Come on, Terry.
The only way Terry would come up is if Alan Gold came up first.
Or an officer, a gold buffalo. All right. Oh, won a 2015 Austrian Philharmoniker the other day. Nice. Congratulations, Gary Shelton. Was it a silver or gold one? Yes, indeed. Bella Dancer saying, Terry, go, go, go. I'm going to gnaw on this chocolate. Yeah.
Terry can't be bribed with gold. She can only be bribed with silver.
That's right, exactly. Here is Silver Heist, the one of the only. Hello, Silver Heist.
Hello, Sal. How are you?
I am fair to fiddling, sir. Yes, indeed.
Excellent.
Good to
Hi,
see
Silver
you.
Heist.
Hey, JM Unleashed. Hey, Silver Wolverine.
Heist.
Happy Independence Day and happy Canada Day.
Happy Independence Day to you as well. And to everybody here.
Belly Dance likes Silver Heist's voice.
That's good.
I think he's got
I can't
I
see
think
the
he's got
chat.
a really good microphone.
Now I'm jealous.
Silver Heist, in the top right-hand corner of your screen where it says private chat, and it also says comments, click on comments, and that'll
Yeah, there
pop
you'll
out.
do that too. That's right. That'll get it as
Oh,
well.
okay. I think I can
But
see the chat, but I don't see the photos. I'm just on my phone, so I can see the chat now.
Oh, okay.
okay.
That's good though.
Very good. All right.
We're making up as we go.
There you go. Yes, indeed. So, are you enjoying your day at Silver Heist there in New
I
England?
am. Yeah, there's good day. Not too humid today. Mowed the yard yesterday and cut some firewood for the winter this morning.
Oh, nice. Preparing. That's
Preparing.
preparation.
Yeah, months early.
Yes. All right. Anything you're eyeing as far as precious metal acquisitions, Silver Heist, that you're interested in getting in the next couple of weeks or months?
Well, weeks and months, sure. I'd actually made a buy Friday, so I
Wow.
bought I'm weak-willed. I bought the first sign of the dip, so
Nice. All right.
I made a purchase, and maybe it'll be here in 7 or 10 days. So
Very good.
some silver, some gold. So both.
Okay.
I'm gonna buy a dip too at some point. It's
Are
just
you?
not
Okay.
yet.
Not yet. Are you eyeing silver or gold, Silver Wolverine?
Gold
Gold. Okay.
for
Nice.
sure.
Nice.
And JM Unleashed, anything for you that you're eyeing?
As a purchase?
Yeah.
No, I just bought a 10-ounce silver bar the other day, so I'm holding off for a bit.
Okay.
10 ounces, good. That's great.
An ounce is definitely good.
That's my number one go-to right now. If I'm tight on cash and there's a big dump, then I'll go in and buy a couple ounces. But similar to some other people that are self-employed, I have not raised my prices for my customers at all in the last 10 years.
Wow.
So I've just started giving my dog walk customers a heads up, especially the ones where it's just a half-hour walk. I've given them a heads up that I have to crank it up starting August 1st. But in the meantime, yeah, the fuel price increases, and just like everyone knows, all of the price increases has hit the bottom line. So where I was able to accumulate fairly quickly before, it's kind of, I got to budget a little more tightly these days. So
Understandable. We've done your customers a service for doing that for keeping your prices stable or the same rate for 10 years. So they should understand.
They do. And from time to time, I'll get a tip or a nice gift from them. But I go the extra mile. A lot of them, I trim their dogs' nails for them. I buy their harnesses and leashes in many cases, and the boots for the winter.
Right.
So I like paying it forward though, and it's just a matter of waiting for it to come back. I'm going to switch this background again, so I may disappear for a minute. I like the
I
flags.
thought you were going to play that piano for us. We're going to ask you to play that piano.
Yep, I will if you want. I got it right here.
All right. Your limbs got chopped off on that.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got it on the green screen setting. I'm gonna switch it back.
All righty.
You'll see. It may just take a minute.
No worries.
Great.
No worries.
It's the first piano reveal I've seen.
Yeah. Very good.
We got it back. So let's do that.
Yes. Dove season is here. Minted AUAG is here. Welcome, guys. Glad you're here. Hope everybody is having. Anybody going to be watching fireworks tonight here in the United States? We've had some. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
There's my ugly mug. Somebody wanted to see my ugly mug. There it is. Okay.
It's crazy. Sal, could you do a Jimi Hendrix Star Spangled Banner?
Yeah, you know what? Let me see. You guys keep talking. And oh, look at that. He does have a keyboard.
I'll
All
put it
right,
on
duet.
the guitar and play with you if you want, Sal.
All right,
Yeah.
let me whip it out. That's what she said. Hold on.
Blazing Saddles. Excuse me while Sal whips it out.
I'm gonna do some hookups. Hold on. Oh yeah, he got it.
Ooh, there's an F sharp in there. I'm really rusty on the keyboard, but
I'm
I think
ready.
I should let Sal do the.
Let's see here. The Home Depot theme song. I don't think I can. I'd love to do it though. That's a cool little riff. I might try that one. Can you all hear that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Vote with a bullet. That's oh yeah, that's corrosion conformity. But I don't know the song. We need Silver Wolverine to sing, and I tell you, Alicia and I will do a little accompaniment. What do you think?
I was gonna say the only problem with it was when I tried to accompany you with that.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, all right. Yeah.
Did you say you want me to sing?
Yes.
Oh, so then you want all your viewers to leave?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, there we go. Silver Heist. Belly Dance wants you to sing.
Really? I can't sing the Star Spangled Banner. Too hard.
Can you sing a little AC/DC?
I'm not sure. He's got a very unique voice, that guy. I'm trying to think of the lyrics.
How about Iron Maiden? You know some Iron Maiden, don't you? Jamie Foxx wants to hear you do some Maiden Heist with the Trooper.
I'm not sure. I have a musician joke for you.
Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you the joke. I'm trying to see if I can remember how this goes. So there was a missionary out in the deepest jungle, and he was tied to a stake. and it looks like the natives are about to light a fire around his feet. And in the distance, there was this noise, boom, 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 and the missionary's like, "What is that sound? What is that sound?" Boom, 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 and he's like, "Oh, this is really scary. What, you got to tell me, what is the sound?" So the medicine man said, when drumming stops, very bad things. Boom, boom, boom. And he's like, "Ah, oh, this is crazy. You got to tell me what happens. What happens? What happens when drumming stops? When drumming stops, very bad things. Boom, boom, boom." So it's like, "You got to tell me what's going on. When drumming stops, bass solo."
Oh, yeah. Bass
So,
solo.
yes.
That's the thing. I do have my bass here, but I don't have a bass amp to hook up to. But yes, indeed. I don't know any G.G. Allen either. He was... Yeah. Bella Dance loved that joke. But
All right, great.
But Terry was not a big fan of it.
I can't see the chat. I can't type anything in the chat.
All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Well, very cool. So, of the panel here, what do you think about, I guess, what do you think the low for gold will be for our panel here with us now? And how low do you think gold will go, Silver Wolverine?
He may have stepped away.
He just unmuted his mic, so I thought maybe he heard me. But So, JM Unleashed, where do you think, how low do you think gold will go before the end of the year, I guess? What do you think the low will be before the end of the year?
Not much lower than now. I think it's right at the low end. I actually know a few stockbrokers and financial advisors that it's always paper, they're in stocks, they're in mutual funds, hedge funds, this, that, and they are accumulating, guess what? Physical gold and silver just in the last year.
Right.
And just on that note too, I think that a big part of the reason the mass populations are not investing in physical gold and silver is because the majority of the decently large money, let's say portfolios over $250,000, have financial advisors advising them, and there's no compensation for them. They get commissions for trading stocks and commissions for selling mutual funds. They can't. There's no way for them to make money on selling or recommending the physical metals. But I think that's going to be changing soon too.
Right. Okay. Very good. Very good.
The momentum's going that way.
And some people in the chat have chimed in. We've seen numbers here in the chat side as low as 1,400. So Silver Heist, where do you see the low of gold going?
Well, I think kind of for gold and for silver, let's just say gold. I don't know what drove things down just in the last week, but I would predict something like March 2020, that if the stock market took a 30% cut in a 3-week period, that somewhere along the way the metals would drop 10 to 20%, just so that the people with their stock losses can meet their margin call. So I don't think we've seen it in tandem. I kind of think metals have stayed pretty flat considering the stock market's dropping. So I don't think they've had the shock where they all go down together.
Right.
So that's where I think the shoe will drop. So I think we could take a 10% or worse haircut from where we are. That would be very short-lived.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, very good. And I tend to agree. I think if it's going to happen, it's going to be relatively short-lived, especially if there's a big dump in the markets. So is Silver Wolverine back with us? All right. He's not here. All right, very good. Here's my answer to that question. That's my analysis of where silver is going to go.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah.
I predict that it's going to fluctuate.
Fluctuate. Yeah, that's right.
I like safe bets.
Messy along the way. It's like my playing is.
Yeah, it's going to look like an arpeggio.
Yeah, appreciated arpeggio. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, very good. Does anybody else want to join us here? There's that link to join. This kind of a little, just something a little bit different that I'm doing. Getting some folks to pop in and join us just for laid back conversation.
If Hoosier shows up, we can play bingo.
There you go. Oh, yeah, you got the numbers. All right.
I'm ready to play bingo.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Terry asked, when is the gall? As soon as she pops on here and offers up an ounce of gold, we're going to do a 1 ounce gold giveaway. And Terry is going to provide the gold and announce it. She is going to announce and give away the gold on this channel, live and in person. But she's got to come and commit to it. As soon as she does, that's when it'll happen.
I still want to see how Terry drinks water.
Me too. I like to see her drink water live on this live stream. I think she should do it. I don't believe she actually drinks water. Unless I see it, I'm not going to believe it happens.
I read a comment in the comments section. And so prepare yourself. If there's anyone under 18, just don't watch this. But something to the effect of she can curl her tongue like that and slurp through it like a straw.
Aha. That's interesting. Wow. Because you know dogs. You want to know how dog drinks water. Check out the JM Unleashed.
Sure.
Yep. Tongue backwards.
And I think that would be a great second video for her channel. I think that could absolutely blow it up.
Indeed, it sure could.
Hey, Sal, can you hear me?
What's that?
Yes.
Oh, you can't hear me. Okay, I don't know. For some reason, my mic wasn't working. I don't know why. I had to drop out and come back in.
Okay.
But I'm not a financial advisor, but I highly disagree with JM's financial advisor. I think we're going lower. And I think we're going a lot lower in silver. Gold, I don't know. But that's my opinion.
Nice.
It's tough to know. It's tough to, if we all knew what the markets were going to do, we'd all be millionaires.
I think it is. I think it is depending on one thing, and I don't want to say what it is right now, though.
Matt, I got your email, but I can't check it out until after the stream because if I play it now, I'll get a copyright strike. And
I'm not sure the miners want to put the effort in for under $17 or $18.
Right now, if interest rates are going up, that's going to make the value of bonds go down. So big money that's safe, that usually likes to go to bonds for safety, doesn't want to go there because if interest rates go up, they're going to lose value. It also puts the squeeze on stocks.
However, when interest rates go up, people stop buying things because things become more expensive.
That's right.
And with silver being an industrial metal, primarily.
Yep.
And people are not buying cars because loans cost more. People are not buying housing because loans cost more. The industrial side of it stops.
Yeah, I think we've got emerging markets, like a lot of economies that are smaller and are still growing. Like right now, I've actually had a few people come to me saying, you know what, I wanted to go buy a brand new Mercedes, or I wanted to go buy a brand new, what was it, that Ford pickup truck, the brand new, that it's like $100,000 truck, but like there's none in stock here anyway. So I think there's still a fair amount of money on the sidelines that's looking for a place to go. And I think a lot of the economic slowdown is due to supply chain issues. And yeah, rising interest rates is going to hurt growth too. But
well, supply chain issues certainly jacked up premiums. But
yeah, it was the Ford Shelby. I see the Ford Lightning in here. It was the Ford Shelby. Sorry to interrupt you, Silver Wolverine.
Oh, that's all right.
And I think a lot of big money that, was kind of curious in getting into precious metals, they were doing it through ETFs. They were doing it in the paper markets, and they got burned because they weren't really trading. They were just buying and holding, thinking it would go up. And so now this actually supports your theory, Silver Wolverine, that it may be going down. And that is that there may be a lot less demand for the silver and gold ETFs. Say you just won a $10 million lottery and you like silver and gold, would you go buy ETFs with it? Where would you put your money? If you won $10 million, where would you put it?
I don't buy ETFs, nope.
That's right. So where would you put your money right now?
If I had $10 million?
If you just won $10 million,
yeah. Yeah.
Where do you put it? It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, I would be probably putting a majority of that in gold.
Yeah, I wouldn't be leaving it in a bank account.
I'm not sure if I put the majority in gold, but I put a lot in gold.
Yeah, me too. I put at least 20% in gold.
I put 20% in pickup trucks.
Yeah, like collectible cars. Yeah.
New cars.
New cars.
Any car. These days, practically.
I think Sal's hoping we're going to get into a pretty heavy debate here.
I'm just providing the background music. Can you hear that?
We got to get some angry music so we can really get emotional here. There you go. Let's all cash in all our precious metals and put it in crypto.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, yeah.
And I've got nothing against people that put money in crypto, because I think a lot of them, they're doing it because they've woken up and realized that just leaving it in the bank and in the banking system and in fiat is not the way to go.
Yeah, but
it's not for me though.
Jay, I'm going to go deeper into why I think what I was saying, later. I don't want to put too much into that now, but
that's fine.
Yeah, because that's actually something that I've been working on
for a video.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research on that, and I have something. I just haven't had time to put it into recorded yet.
No worries at all. No worries. I'd like Terry to get up here on the panel and tell us about silver.
I agree with that.
She said, so these guys are the silver gurus. We are doomed. I actually, I used to listen to Eric Sprott's weekly wrap-up all the time, probably for 2 years. And I actually met Eric Sprott once.
Wow.
At a conference about 10 years ago. Very, very interesting. And who else? He's got Craig Hempton on his team there too. I really like what he's done for the precious metals community, and I think he's got a ton of credibility. The only thing I've heard anybody say against him is, they think that he's made his money on the back of silver pumpers. But I really think he puts his money where his mouth is. And if you look at his stock portfolios, the investments that he puts his stock equity investments in, like he's got hundreds of stocks, and he invests in a lot of these little exploration companies. So he knows his shit inside. Yeah. Eric Sprott.
Yeah, definitely. Eric Sprott definitely does do that.
I'd like to see Terry debate Eric Sprott live on Sal's channel.
Come on by, they're both welcome.
Yep.
But Terry must pass a couple of tests before she comes on here live. That's really that's why she has not. I haven't done the full background check on Terry yet.
Oh, I trust her.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. She's more than welcome to come on anytime.
Yeah. And she always, anytime she comes on your live stream, she always ends it off with much love, everybody.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of her comments is just rich sarcasm for the most part. She says Eric Sprott's a hack. Yeah, he's a self-made billionaire. He's a hack. I bet you she'll put a smiley face in after that.
Yeah. What are the tests? Oh, yeah. The test for Terry is to answer a cognitive test about 5th grade social studies. No, I don't know. All right. Maybe Gold Maple can come on here.
There he is.
There's Gold Maple.
Yeah. Hi, Gold Maple.
Above. Anybody can join if you want. You're more than welcome to. We're not going to be on too late tonight because I know everybody's got fireworks. Terry knows everything, she says. So, yeah.
All right, thanks, Sal. I'm gonna drop off.
Thank you, Heist. I appreciate you, brother, for coming on.
Yeah, good to see JM and Silver Wolverine too. So thank you for
I believe you have a new subscriber with Belly Dance Rabbi. I wish now I'm jealous of your voice.
All right, awesome, win-win. All right, cool. Thanks for everybody.
Have a great night. Happy July 4th.
Same to you.
JP Morgan will not allow clients. See, there you go. Try Again's got a good comment there. JP Morgan will not allow clients to purchase PSLV. They'll only allow their clients to buy the non-backed.
Wow. Yeah, thank you, Silver Heist. I appreciate you. Happy 4th. So that tells you something, doesn't it? Wow. JP Morgan will not allow anything but SLV and other derivatives, I guess, but not PSLV because PSLV is the only one that's backed by the physical.
Yep. It's the only one that I know. There could be some in other countries too, like smaller ones, but that's definitely sort of like a flagship.
Right.
And I think Love Button actually has a lot of good information on silver too. I know she's kind of pessimistic on it, but I've seen her on the Liberty and Finance channel quite a bit.
Okay.
And I think that she's actually got quite a bit of knowledge. And she is, I know she likes gold, but I think she's kind of like Terry in that she doesn't, she's not big on silver, and she thinks that people that are advocating silver are actually doing people a disservice, which
Right.
I don't think it's a disservice. I think it's a disservice if you say, look, you should put half your money in silver, and half in gold, because that's not really diversification.
Hey, Sal,
Yes, sir.
I have to bounce.
Hey, he's got to bounce. Everybody, you've heard it here first. It's not that Silver Wolverine's got to go, really, per se. It's that he's got to bounce. He's a buoyant guy. Boom, shalaka. Bouncing away he goes. Well, thank you for popping on, Silver Wolverine. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, we'll see you. Thanks for having me up here, and I wish I could stay longer, but my earbuds are about to die, so
All right,
I'm on my
take
phone.
care.
So,
And I
we'll
do
see
have
ya.
a request for your next video, all right?
Yeah.
No matter if you're whatever you're talking about, whether it be the U.S. men or whatever,
Yeah.
even if you don't
Can we
change
bounce?
screen, you've got to bounce
Yeah.
somewhere in the video, okay?
For sure. I will bounce in some way, shape, or form. I will have a bounce in my next video.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Everybody
All right,
subscribe to Silver Wolverine.
See you later. Thanks. Bye.
Have a good night.
See you, JM.
Take care.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, and that's just that this community is made up of a lot of folks who have different opinions on precious metals, and diversification within the metals is up to the individual's level of comfort. Going half and half is kind of arbitrary, as you were saying, JM Unleashed, and I do believe it's probably good to really look at your own personal situation and assess kind of where things are and your understanding of where the metals are. There's a lot of different opinions out there, and you've got to be able to discern for yourself. We have low blood pressure. What's going on?
And I see.
¿Qué pasó? Háblame castellano. ¿Qué andas haciendo?
Vamos a la estación de ferrocarril en Alden 3, señor.
Your Spanish is wonderful, Sal. I understood it all.
A little poquito, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sal, look, I'm showing you mine. Show me yours now. I want to see your face.
Well, I won't show you my face, but I'll show you my ugly mug. Just a second here.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Wait a minute here. Why isn't it working?
And
Here
Richard
it is.
C., I just want to address Richard C.'s question in the comments here. He says, why are people not stacking platinum? And I think that there are quite a few people stacking platinum, but gold and silver are just more traditionally the first two that they go to. Sorry to interrupt you, Sal.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, you're right. I mean, platinum is something that I've been wrong on too. I was thinking was going to pop out sooner than it has. It's been acting like silver, which means that one can make the argument that it's undervalued. But one thing that's underfilled is this cup of coffee right now. And but this is in my ugly mug for low blood pressure, who showed me his face, and I'm showing him my ugly mug. All right, enough of that.
I don't see it, Sal. All I see is a coin.
All right, you weren't looking for the last 5 minutes here. Let me show you again. Here, just a second. There's my ugly mug. All right, you like it?
That's actually pretty clean.
It is pretty clean on the inside. Yeah, it's got coffee in there.
I don't see it. I can't see the channel. I'm only looking at you like on the chat. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay, you're on your phone. All right. Well, you watch the replay. You will see that ugly mug, and you might. I mean, it's clean on the inside, but that's about all I can say about that. Yes, indeed. All right. Yeah. Shoot. That is an ugly mug. Richard C. can attest to that, too, in the chat side. Yes, and so low blood pressure. We want to know what your blood pressure is really like. Is it high? And does it get high when you hear my theory on things? Does it get high there?
You know, when it's usually like, I think it's 120/80. But when it gets high is when you keep dissing silver, Sal. You're the biggest silver hater out there. I love it.
Actually, no, I'm not the biggest silver hater. That's think for yourself. Corn, he's the biggest silver hater out there. I
Okay, you're
don't
second place.
I don't hate silver though at all though. I love silver actually. Even JM Unleashed. JM Unleashed can attest that even though I'm not a silver pumper by no stretch, but I don't hate silver. But I try to be as realistic about it as possible as far as its performance. I believe it's a long haul for silver. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to get us rich. I don't think it's going to get us uh, have these great returns. I just believe that you accumulate it with the hope that it will be able to preserve our wealth over the long course of time. Does that make sense? But I don't hate it.
Okay, Sal. Every time I watch your video, you always
Truthful
put that
Troll.
little line.
Go
That little
ahead.
line at the end of the video that pisses everybody off, and on the thumbnail.
What's that line that I say that pisses people off?
On the thumbnail, every time you'll put like silver is great, and then but not for long. You always put something like that. You've only done it like in the last year, Sal. You put like something at the end of the thumbnail, like just to get people aggravated, and then they watch the video and they're like, oh, okay.
Okay, I'm not sure I get in the thumbnail. And so in my picture for the video, you're saying there's something different
Yes.
there?
Yes. Every time, like you say something positive, and then at the very end, you'll say like a little thing, like a smart aleck at the end, and you're like, damn it. And then you watch the video, and then, okay, we get it,
Well, what
Oh,
I do is there's what I do is I look at both sides of the situation. Like for instance, I've been bullish on silver's price for the past 2 years, right? In fact, I'm sticking with my prediction that silver could get to $29 an ounce this year. I'm probably going to be wrong. I was wrong last year, but there's a lot of things that are working against silver now. But I'm open to anything. And it could go up or it could go down. I just don't know. I'm prepared for both, but I'm also realistic about silver. So a lot of times you'll hear me talk about both sides, and I'm theorizing that it could go one way or the other. But one thing that I've always been consistent on is that silver will preserve your wealth over the long course of time. But it does take. It's not just about that, but it's about how you buy it. You have to be smart in how you buy it as well. Because if you're not, then you could really get burned on silver. See what I'm saying?
I got you, Sal. I got you. We still love you, Sal.
Well, thank you. Love you too, brother. I appreciate it. Amore too. Amore too.
I got you.
Te amo, or something like that.
I got you. We understand.
Yeah.
So
No, but,
low
there's
blood
low-
pressure. Would it be fair to say that in the thumbnail he'll have something that says this could make silver explode, and he goes through the video, and then at the end of the video he'll say something like, "But do your own due diligence, your own research," and so there's a disclaimer at the end. Is that what you mean?
No. I just like for us that love silver, it's like the video says a line, right? Like it says, let's watch silver. And then at the end, and then it'll say, but it might not, I don't know. Like lately the videos have been more like, it's been like more crafty to piss off the silver people than to actually like make them happy, I don't know. Just some of the videos. You guys don't know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Does anybody else have the 100-ounce bar?
There you go.
Look
I
at
like
the 100-ounce bar, Sal.
Control's got nice. Look at that bar he's got. Let me.
Yeah, that's verification right there.
right on.
So, yeah,
Very
we got
cool.
lots of stuff. We got the bag out.
I got 410
man.
ounce.
Look at all that silver. Yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I think you might be. I may not be clarifying myself low blood pressure. I mean, I don't know. I mean, so some people may interpret it as being contradictory or whatever, but I guess what my point is that I love silver as a metal, but I don't see it as anything more than a savings vehicle over the course of a long time. So I do put disclaimers in there, And what I do is when I talk about bullish market for silver, it's under the auspices of what other people are saying. This analyst says this about silver. Could it be true? It could be true, but it may not be true either. I do watch the movement of silver in my videos daily for the most part, so I'll talk about it from all sides. My personal opinion is that I'm not very um, I'm not as bullish as others are on it. In other words, I don't think it's going to go to the moon. I don't think it's going to be triple digits. But anyways, and Silver Down Under says, Sal, you're the best with very little clickbait, unlike some. And I try not to do overly clickbaity either, too. I do want to pick titles that are going to be catchy, that will draw people in. You gotta find that fine line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sal. All right, Sal. Hey, well, thanks for having me on. I gotta get going, but hey, I like those girls you got on the those girls are not clickbait.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to put little yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to. I guess those would be kind of clickbaity. I guess having the
That's the clickbait we want.
Yeah.
All right, Sal.
All right, thank
Take
you.
it easy.
Brother. Appreciate you, man. All right.
All right, thanks for having me on. Later, guys.
Later.
Well, it's been verified. It's been verified, Sal. It's been verified that I am a stacker. Now that you've seen the 100-ounce bar. So anybody that says the Truthful Troll is not a stacker is just a troll.
Truthful Troll, that could be a piece of, you could be the ultimate troll, and that could be a piece of cardboard.
Oh, Sal, don't do it.
All right, here's how you can prove it to it. Truthful Troll, here's how you can do it. I want you to take that 100-ounce bar and very gently tap it against your head. Let's hear it.
Oh, you want to knock some sense into me, huh?
Yeah, just very lightly. Don't want you to hurt yourself, but we want to hear it. Hold on. Everybody listen.
So.
All right, we barely heard it. We heard you go, but I think that's...
Can you believe the price, the premiums on the Eagles are about $10 right now? They want $7 for Maples and about $4 to $5 over spot on generics.
Oh, it's crazy.
And yeah, that's here in Oregon, you know, at the guy that has the stock in, you know, you go to Liberty and they don't really have anything, you know. I don't see how it could go lower. You know, it very well may go lower, but somebody was saying something about the industrial uses, and there's not going to be a lot of demand for industrial use, which that kind of made sense to me. But on the other hand, if gold is to hedge against hyperinflation and everything is shut down and everything's so expensive, wouldn't silver stay up? You would think in theory. So why would it go lower even though there isn't the industrial use?
I think you just answered it with that last phrasing. It's because of that. And also when I mentioned in my copper video, because I said watch copper to see where silver goes, silver is mined primarily as a byproduct of copper and other industrial metals. And those metals are starting to come down as well now too, because of the lack of industrial demand. Silver being mined as a byproduct of other metals is being sold on the cheap. If you look at the all-in sustaining cost for silver from those mines, it's cheap. It's like probably $8-9 per ounce. Silver's mined as a primary metal is about $13-14 an ounce. These numbers are pre-pandemic numbers. Likely it's probably a bit more than that now. And there's a pretty wide range depending on how it's mined. But as a byproduct, it's much cheaper, and they can sell it cheaper. But with the lack of industrial demand, that is the biggest reason. Silver's, even though about half of silver's uses are industrial, it's being seen more as an industrial metal now. That's why the gap is so high, and that's why it's frustrating many of us stackers, which is another reason why, Truthful Troll, that I am very reserved in my outlook for silver, and why I only will say that it'll preserve your wealth if you do it in a smart way as far as how you buy it, and it's a long-term proposition. But it's a little different nowadays than it has been in the past. Silver is a monetary metal. I believe it as a hedge but it takes a little bit more work to get there than it does for gold. And that's why over the past 5 years, I have concentrated more on buying gold than silver, except for this year. I've put more money in silver this year than I have in probably forever, actually. You've seen it on my videos.
Yeah, I've done the opposite. I first was collecting gold, and I'd go to like the pawn shops and talk them down and do all the math and buy scrap, and then I just put everything on a chain and had everything with me, because that's the way I was hedging myself. Because if I had the money, I'd spend it, but if I put it in metals, I didn't spend it. So that was like my bank. And when I got up to about $25,000 in scrap, that's when I started positioning back over to silver to diversify, because that chain around my neck got heavy, know. So there was a lot you said there, but in a collapse, won't the silver be worth something hypothetically? I mean, this is God's money.
But what does a collapse look like? I think people are thinking it's going to be just pandemonium and SHTF. I don't think we're going to see SHTF. I think that we're going to see the reset before an SHTF, which could mean that silver and gold could be revalued potentially. And I made a pretty poor attempt at explaining that in a video. We're talking about gold and silver after the reset. That was based off of another comment to say that the powers that be can revalue or set the price for gold and silver, but they really can't, at least to the example that I mentioned in there. Gold and silver will have value, and it will be what historically it has been. And for all intents and purposes, in reality, gold has held its value. Silver, as of right now, is back to kind of where it was before the pandemic. So silver is kind of moving a bit backwards right now in terms of the price. The actual price that you can sell it for is really the price that matters. But I'm not encouraging people to sell. In fact, that's one thing I wish low blood pressure was still here, because this is one thing I'm telling people: not to sell your silver. Do not sell your silver, no matter what the price is. Or, I mean, if the price goes down, unless you can come out ahead on it, I would not sell your silver. Hang in there with it. That's the best advice I can give you as far as silver is concerned, not to sell it.
Yeah, I don't buy to sell. I buy to keep. I don't buy to sell. I'm not running a coin shop here. This is not a bullion shop. This is for my kids, my sister, an emergency, whatever. It's not just that's what helps me is having to make a conscious decision. You can't just go take it down to the bank and go, here, slide it, let's get that. It's not an impulsive thing that you're going to do. Once you make that purchase, you have to think, I have to sell this, then I have to decide what I'm going to do with the money. But I don't know, HTF, in that transition of a reset, I think there would be some SHTF, but how long is that? I mean, it's not going to be like we're out there Rambo style, I don't think it's going to be like that. But if grid is down, it might be beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, so somebody might not even want that. It's going to have to be that niche person that actually wants that silver, or Venezuela shows us a lot though right now, I think.
I did a video series, a 3-part video series called Silver and SHTF, in case that were to happen. And I would encourage everybody to watch that series, because I talk about how silver would be used in an SHTF scenario. In fact, you'd be quite surprised at the findings that I talk about in that video, because it's not about silver at the very beginning, that's for sure. Silver is going to be the last thing on your mind in an SHTF scenario. But I encourage you to watch that series to see what I'm talking about. But by and large, the way things are right now, you talk about grid down. Grid down essentially is going to be a regional thing based off of either a series of transformers or power stations going down. I mean, like the Texas grid is under incredible stress right now. Hold on a second here. I've got to try to beat JM Bullion or something. I mean, not JM Bullion, but JM. Hold on a second.
I got no chance on that one.
Unleashed. I beat JM Unleashed on a spammer finally for once because he
But
didn't have a chance.
I'm operating with a handicap here.
All right,
So
there we go.
I got to switch to the other tab to do anything on it.
That's right. So, anyways, but my point is that the usually those grid down situations are the only way for it to really affect is if Russia were to launch an EMP or several of them across the whole United States, and likely we would see that coming. Our power grid in the United States is definitely stressed. In general, Texas has its own power grid. It's stressed. We should really be investing in our power grid for sure. But notwithstanding, natural disasters are regional, and everybody should be prepared for that. And most of the preparations for that mean that you stock food, water, ammo, and preparations to meet that disaster situation. But nonetheless, if there is an economic collapse akin to the Great Depression, which is a possibility, it's still not a societal collapse. And there's a big difference between societal collapse and an economic collapse. And in reality, I don't know how you would rate the Great Depression of the early 30s. Was that an economic collapse or was that a depression? What's the difference between a depression and an economic collapse? The economy didn't completely collapse during the depression, right? Have we ever seen it?
Yeah. And when you say collapse, that puts a picture in your mind of an actual collapse, meaning like there's nothing. And I don't think it would happen like that either. It would be more of a slow recession, right? Recession, and it could accelerate, but for it to go to zero, I think would be ridiculous. Other than if you have multiple countries firing nukes at each other, which I don't think, and I hope and pray doesn't happen ever.
Yeah, well, if we have that happening, that's societal collapse. That's complete Armageddon. That's essentially an Armageddon scenario, and then we're throwing rocks to hit the other side. Einstein said, we're going back to the Stone Age, literally, if that case. And in the Stone Age, I don't think silver and gold were being utilized as money, much less it was about just getting food and water. Hunter-gatherers we'd be in that situation.
Yeah. I think my main thought lately has been just purchasing and watching it go below 20 this week, picking up a little more. I thought to myself, how can I even pull it out of the ground cheaper when prices are going up on fuel? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And then I thought, well, is the EFT, is the papers, it's manipulated when everything else is going up in the paper. It's just sitting there. It's got to be, they're dumping, But
yeah, there's a lot. Well, as I say, there's a certainly is. These mining companies have hedges. There's with fuel costs, and fuel costs fluctuate normally, anyways. But obviously, the fuel costs going up now. This is putting a lot of stress, and they can only take so much of it. So you're right. The ETFs, the paper silver that's out there, it's insane how many paper versions of the silver ounces that are out there that don't match, and so that alone is a manipulative play. And that's been going on for quite some time, but really since 2006, 2006 I think is when it started, and it's just been abused ever since then, and it's a shame. It really is. I wish they could do away with that. They really should do away with that, but it's legal apparently.
How many of these mining companies are involved in that to keep it down when they want to, pull it out of the ground and they're not ready to sell? But once they say, hey, we'll manipulate the market a little bit, let it go up because we're ready to sell to, the middle guy or whatever, to the bank to put in the deposits,
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem to be in their best interest, but I think timing is what you're talking about. They very well that could be one of the things they do to kind of do it to keep it down. But the thing, the longer it's down, it seems like that doesn't really serve their best interest, because even if they store up a bunch of silver, well, they don't refine it, right? The mining companies, they pull it out of the ground and they send it to a refiner. It's, I don't know, as far as how that works or how that could play out, because the store it in raw form, aggregate or whatever, before it hits to the refiners, a lot of that stuff, especially gold, and a lot of these doré bars contain gold and silver, and then it requires further refining. But it's I just don't know the complexities of that. That's a good question to ask, and I'd love to ask some of these miners how they do that, how they handle that kind of thing.
And you know what, Saul? Keith Neumeyer sort of addressed that. I don't know, like, because I've only been familiar with your channel for 2 or 3 years. Have you ever had an interview with Keith Neumeyer?
No, I'm actually trying to do that, though, here pretty soon. I'd like to interview him.
That would be really good. He kind of addressed that, and he said, look, when miners get into the business of mining, they become banked, and that means they become a client of investment bankers. And so what happens is, even though we think that what's happening is the miners selling directly to manufacturers, it doesn't happen that way, because the manufacturers are also banked by the investment banks. So what happens is the manufacturers come to the banks and they say, look, we need silver and we need whatever commodity. And the bank will write paper for them saying, okay, we will get it for you. And then they go to the miner and they do the opposite equation with them. And pretty much like when they do that, when a miner is banked with an investment banker, when the bank comes to you, you pretty much have to, follow through. I don't know all the intricacies either, but I think that kind of skims the tip of it for you anyway. So even though
worth, right, essentially.
Yeah. So even though Keith Neumeyer, he said, look, we want to hold back supply. We don't want to sell at these prices. At some point, if you're a public company, your number one priority has to be to gain shareholder value. And they're in the business of selling precious mining and selling it. So at some point, they can only, dig their heels in so far, and they have to let some supply out. But I think definitely people like Keith Neumeyer are not on the side of suppressing it at all. They're on the side of letting it come to its real value. And so
profiting.
Absolutely. So yeah, if you could get Keith Neumeyer on, Sal, that would be spectacular.
Very cool. All right. Awesome. Yeah, that's actually a very good point, JM. Thank you. Steve C is here, and he works at a large mining company, so he knows a thing or two about this. And we're probably going to leave here pretty soon, but if Steve C wants to come on here and talk a little bit about that, we'd love to have him join too.
I'd like to hear from him.
Since he has experience working at a large mining company. That's pretty cool. Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Peter.
Well, Sal, I appreciate you having me on tonight. It was good talking to you. I want you to have a safe and happy 4th of July, and I appreciate everything that you share with us. I don't always listen to everything, but I listen to what I can, or what I want to at least, right? Selective hearing when it comes to some of it. And I appreciate, the First Amendment per se on your channel, that you do have us, let us have some fun, but try to keep it down sometimes, so never no disrespect intended. So I appreciate your time tonight.
Hey, I appreciate you, Truthful Troll. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for being a viewer and watching and having fun with us. Yes, indeed. Happy 4th.
I'm going to see you later. Have a good one, Sal.
Okay, take care. Bye. Thank you. Take care.
Take care, Truthful Troll.
And we also, let's see here, Belly Dan said that we should have her interview. I think, where's that to see that here? I thought I saw the comment.
Here, so I want to see if I can put a 10-ounce bar.
Okay.
On your head. How do I do this? Here it is.
Oh man. We'll have to pretend it comes through the screen on my head. That's a nice
Yeah.
Engelhard you got there.
Here,
That's nice.
let's place it right here on your head. There.
I like it. I like
There
it.
you go.
All right.
That's
Very
nice.
cool.
That's nice and cold. That's cold, chilled from Canada for you.
Oh, that feels good. Yes, nice, cool. Because I'm kind of burning up over here. So
Yeah.
Belly Dance Rabia says, Sal, if you get Keith on, let me do the interview. I know he loves bright red lipstick. We'll have to do that for Belly Dance. That'd be great. And Belly Dance, you're welcome to come on here too. We've got room for one more.
Come on up.
More. Terry can still come on here if she likes, and so can Stephen Graffam.
And Gold Maple should come up too. I want to hear why he hasn't changed to Platinum Maple even for a day.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, very good. Yeah, a lot of good information. I work with a handicap. Oh my goodness gracious. All right.
Simple man.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, cool. Nice. Let's see. Well, very good. Well, we had a little fun here tonight, guys. Something we haven't done in quite a while. We had some guests on, and JM Unleashed has been very kind to join us. Now, I tell you what, since JM is here, I'm going to we're going to do this. We're going to do a little video game. Let me put this guitar away and turn this amp off. Because if I don't do this, I'm going to just go. I get a little carried away with the little git fiddle here. We can't have that. And so what we're going to do here, we're going to play a video game, and that is the description that JM Unleashed gave us to describe it. And this is how it works. Let me get over here to the screen. If you go to my channel page, and you go all the way to the right to the little search button, you can search. I've done over 5,000 videos. I don't know if that's something to either be proud of or ashamed of. I don't have much of a life, right? But here's how it works. We're going to search for a video for whatever search term we can think of. Can be as zany, as crazy as you like. Terry79 is going to participate in this game because she's fun, and she will do it. Oh, low blood pressure. Yes.
So I'm gonna leave the studio so I can put in the link for you.
Okay, thank you. Low blood pressure is back with us. All right, thank you. So this is how this works, and low blood pressure may not have been here in the past when we've done this, so this is good that he's here to experience this live and joining us on this. So I have got over 5,000 videos, and we're going to play a little fun game here, and this is where you get to pick the search term. And usually what we do is I will pick like the 5th or 6th or 2nd or whatever. But this time we're going to let low blood pressure pick the search term that you will put in the chat side here. And he's going to pick the search term that he sees on his screen and let me know, and then we'll do it. So here's the rules. When I type the word go on the screen, that's when you'll put your search term. And here's how you'll do it. You'll use 3+ numbers here, and then you'll put the search term, okay? And the search term must be 1 to 3 words, and it can be anything, maybe not too vulgar, but something fun there, and then you will put it in there, and then we'll let low blood pressure will pick the term here. As soon as I say stop, he will pick that term that fancies him the best that you do, okay? So here we Go. I type the word go, type it in there. And low blood pressure, we'll say, we'll pick the term here. We're going to let it go for a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there you go. Okay, stop. Everybody stop. And low blood pressure, do you see the chat side?
Sal, that thing is tiny. I'm on my phone. It's like I need like a microscope, like the one I used to look at my what, you know?
Okay, all right. So you can't really see it. Okay, darn. Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and just pick the one that I think is the coolest one. Let's pick No IQ. Let's pick his. He picked Juicy. So we're gonna go over here to the screen and type Juicy. And when we type Juicy in, look what comes up here. We have Precious Metal Comfort Zone from 6 years ago. All right. I don't know what that video was about, but there's another one called Vegemite Mukbang, but you can choose to watch that one if you'd like to, but that was a live stream. But let's look at the video, Precious Metal Comfort Zone. And so that is the one JM Unleashed I think is going to post it. I'm going to unpin this message so he can, when he posts this video called Precious Metal Comfort Zone, the way that this game works now is you will watch that and type in the word Juicy and that you watch this live stream. And this is a little fun thing because these are older videos, some of these, and it'll have a little bit of fun there, but very good. All right. Well, thank you. There's the link. I'm gonna pin the link there so you can watch that. Very good. All right. There it is. Very good. And I appreciate you guys. So we're about to end here, but low blood pressure. Do you have anything else you want to say? And I do appreciate your criticism there earlier too. I want to try to be as consistent as possible if I can. So
it's not that it's just that it's like it just hits a nerve, and then when I watch it, I understand. You know, like what he hates silver, and then you look at it like, oh, okay, that's what he meant. You know, it's like trick of the words. You know.
Okay, yeah, and I don't want to try to portray that I'm hating silver, and I do apologize if I've ever said anything to make you feel that way. But yeah, I apologize if it comes across as me being kind of playing two sides that are being the double speak. I don't want to do that. But sometimes it's tough whenever you have a channel and you're trying to show some nuance. Things can be misinterpreted, and I do apologize. I don't want to do that.
You're good, Sal. We love it. We love it. It's all fun and games.
That's cool. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate you. All right. Anything else you want to say, just in general?
Well, you know, there's not really much to say. Stack silver, you know, and one day, you know, it's gonna preserve your wealth. So I'm on the extreme side, Sal. What I do, I max my credit cards out and I buy silver. That's what I do, and then I pay them back with no interest. You know.
Okay, yeah. If you can do it and not pay interest, then you're doing good. If you can get those credit card points and buy silver with it, the only thing is I would warn against is sometimes a credit card price is far more than the savings you would get from points. That's the only thing I would warn against. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The cash price, because it's like 3 to 4%. So just be wary of that. Sometimes you can find good deals with the credit card price on eBay from major bullion dealers. Look there, and if you can find a really good price for credit card that beats that 4% that they charge, then go for it. Yeah.
That's what I do right now. All the like TSP. I don't know if you know about the federal side, the thrift savings plans.
Okay.
They're all getting rocked right now, and I don't mess with that. I have the minimum. You know, they didn't make you put some money in by federal law, by force. You know, against your will. So, and other than that, and then these guys, man, I've seen these guys losing $80,000. You know, over a weekend on that thing.
Wow.
It's, you know, and they always telling me, hey, I got so much money in this. It's all paper wealth. You don't got nothing. You can't take it out, Sal, till you're 59 and a half. Right. Why do you think they do that, you know?
Yep. I think it's good to definitely have some physical silver on hand. Definitely, for sure. Definitely a big advocate for that. And even if you do want to diversify with ETFs, you know, hey, to each their own. I've never done it. I believe in the physical. But like I said, something I've done is I try to I'm trying to get a little bit more gold to narrow my personal gold to silver ratio. Over the past 5 years, that's been a big push for me. Although this year I have bought more silver than I think I've ever have in my life. It's crazy, but at stack silver, not just collectible, because I am a collector probably more so than I am a whatchamacallit, stacker.
Yeah, yeah, me, I'm a hard stacker, Sal, but like I don't have no numismatic. But you know what? Recently, I bought a tube of those Pac-Mans, from that country Nui or something like that.
New way, yes.
And they're pretty nice. I got them on AppMex. It comes in a tube with like the little ghost and the Pac-Man on the side, like painted,
That's cool, man.
You ever see them? They're like little Pac-Mans, like cut out.
And they stack on top of each other. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, exactly. So you just got to be careful. They're a little bit sharp. I cut my finger on the edge of one of those bad boys.
Yeah, yep. I saw a video with somebody having those, and it was like that. By the way, JM Unleashed has been a channel member for 13 months, and he's saying thanks for having me on the panel. Thank you. It was an honor to have you. Thank you, JM Unleashed, for sharing your insights with us here. It's been fun. We got to definitely do this again, because I appreciate having everybody on, and I love to get different points of view, and I appreciate it. And low blood pressure, thank you. I'm glad you felt comfortable enough to come on and speak your mind. I really appreciate it.
Always, Sal. But we need to see your precious face.
Oh, you don't want to see my face. I'm not as handsome as you are.
Yeah, you just hiding it. Are you keeping it to yourself, huh?
Yeah, no. I mean, we got to keep the ladies coming back, like Mayoshi, the lovely Mayoshi. She's awesome. She just popped in here too. She's great.
Oh, I gotta watch the replay. I was taking my son to work and picking him up right now, so that's why I had to get off the phone.
Yeah, no worries. That's cool. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Low blood pressure, and thank you guys for being here. I hope you all have a wonderful 4th of July. And I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice. Low blood pressure, you're going to love this. And that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Take care, all. Good night.
All right, Sal.